Sent $3. I'm already actually but fucking ugly. I CQNT even imagine how mentally fucked I would be if I actually cared.
Hey, Virginian, don't. I will never avow niggas who down themselves. I think that's pussy shit. I think that's pussy shit. I'm just going on. I'm sorry, Virginia. I'm sorry. I will never avow a nigga who's like downing himself, you know? That's like such a mind virus. If you like, I know you're probably just joking around or whatever the fuck, but like it comes from an evil place. It comes from an evil place in your mind, and it is real. This is why like women are so fucked up. Like success in life comes from like swaggering confidence, and that's so real. And I'm not even saying like, oh, dude, just be yourself, be confident in yourself or whatever. You know, like the chat, like the chat advice or whatever. But it is literally just like swaggering confidence, which gets you everywhere, and to such a degree that I believe it can make up for not being attractive. If you can just like psyop your own brain, like, before any fucking like business meeting, before you're like talking to people, if you can just like rape your brain into thinking that you are like God's fucking gift to the earth, that you are like the most intelligent genius on the fucking planet, you can get through so much, and you are going to make millions of dollars. You are going to be absolutely successful in business if you can do that. And I think it's a genuine mind virus to have this like self-pity shit in your mind at any time. This like, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm like a loser. That will like eat away at your fucking soul until you are like a shell of yourself. And you know what happens then? Your soul has been destroyed by this like self-hatred that you've been harboring inside of you. You'll become one of these like Funko Pop collecting fucking soy boys at 400 pounds, waddling around the fucking streets, and your only sense of humor is, you go to bars and then your go-to joke is like, hey, sorry ladies, I didn't mean to sit at the table, and you don't worry, ugliness isn't contagious. Like your only jokes are like self-deprecating jokes. You're just like the butt of every joke. Like, it's horrible. And then what do women do? They are cruel to you. They take advantage of you. And you're going to end up married to some 35-year-old who's been fucking hundreds of men for her entire life since she turned 14 years old. And then that's on you, nigga. Now you're raising Tyrone's kids. Now you're sitting there every day, lying in bed, thinking about how much of a loser you are. And you are. You are a loser. Maybe it's your own fault. You ever thought about that? So don't make self-deprecating jokes there, champion, because it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you think you're a loser, you will be a loser. And like, I don't know. Like selling is the most important thing. And what is selling if not like selling is the way to get money in this world, is the ability to like talk to someone and understand what they need and understand what you can give them, right? And all of the people who are like billionaires or millionaires are good at selling, and they've taught themselves selling. It's like one of the key components to being a successful person, and it's something that like you can't do if you're like not confident in yourself, even with women, like what are you doing to a woman? You are selling you as a man to her, and you're not going to like get them to buy you by being like a faggot. Who's like a loser. It's like, hey lady, I'm a loser. And she like, what? A good woman is supposed to be like, oh, I want to marry a loser who can't provide for me or my children. And you can hate women and say that that's like gold digging, but like, what do we want women to be if not like wives and mothers? And what do they expect men to be? Providers, right? If you were a woman, would you want to marry some like big fat fucking loser who works at McDonald's and collects Funko Pops? I don't think so, dude. And if you were a boss, would you want to give a promotion to some loser who just sits there crying about how he has a tiny dick all day? No, you wouldn't, right?